Peter Obi is not the change Nigerians need, Omoyele Sowore says. Oh my God. The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, has noted that the former Anambra State Governor and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, is not the change Nigerians need. Sowore said this during an interview on Channels Television on Friday night. He noted that Obi was part of the old system of politicians that had crippled the nation's fortunes. He said Peter Obi is part of the old system that I have always fought against. I understand that where he is coming from, this is 1999 repeating itself. Nigerians want change. So young people are genuinely interested in change to a different direction, and then they are presented with somebody who worked for the establishment, somebody who has been in the PDP, ABGA, come back to PDP, and now in the Labour Party. We can be emotional about it, but that is the truth, he said. So guys, what's your take? The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, has noted that the former Anambra State Governor and the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, is not the change Nigerians need. Sowore said this during an interview on Channels Television on Friday night. He noted that Obi was part of the old system of politicians that had crippled the nation's fortunes. He said Peter Obi is part of the old system that I have always fought against. I understand that when he is coming from, this is 1999 repeating itself. Nigerians want change. Some young people are genuinely interested in change to a different direction, and then they are presented with somebody who worked for the establishment, somebody who has been in the PDP, ABGA, come back to PDP, and now in the Labour Party. We can't be emotional about it, but that is the truth. I beg. He will not be part of the old system. Did he do well or not? Everybody carry Obi for mouth like toothpick. Obi this, Obi that, Obi this. Peter Obi is part of the old system, but you are one of the people that brought Buhari to power with your propaganda. Sowore prophesied the political revolution that is sweeping across the nation now. He suffered for using the word revolution. Now, the political wave of change is here. Instead of recognizing it and flow with the tide, he's oh my God, resisting it. What a fall of an old prophet. His stance on Peter Obi only end up making him lose the small credibility he has gathered over time. If you can't see and confess that Peter Obi is a decent man, then you are surely part of the problem. We have not forgotten the massive support you gave to Buhari in 2015. I am not aware that Peter Obi was gullible like you in 2015. So, Mr. Sowore, forget the past. God is doing a new thing with Peter Obi. I understand what you meant, but let us try Obi. Let's try Peter Obi and his vice and see what they can offer Nigerians, please. Nigeria needs to be rescued. We need to rescue Nigeria from bondage and from the coma she is right now. Vote Labour Party for president. Vote Peter Obi and verify and his vice. They are the best candidates for the job. Take it or leave it. Make una not say una not see person who tell una. Yes, we can. In Jesus' name. You are right now. don't have much supporters. Because you don't have much supporters, because you based your campaign on criticizing Peter Obi, and the man Peter Obi is busy telling us what he's bringing to the table. You tell us what you can do new and stop unnecessary criticism. If Sowore is reasonable, and if his intentions and desires are to see this country work again, he should support Obi. But there is a clandestine agenda behind his aspiration. Okay, guys, these are reactions by Nigerians, and they keep on talking. Someone said, why not do your campaign and leave Obi alone? All of you are afraid of Obi. Exactly. You are not left out either. You were part of APC that removed Jonathan government with lies and propaganda. Igbo supported Southeast to be president for 8 years. They supported North for 10 years. They supported South-South for 6 years. When it reached her turn, both of you from North and Southwest are ganging up against her. You will also want to take her turn after you have taken your own turn. Igbo is not a second-class citizen. Why do you preach peace and unity but hate justice and fairness with passion if you are against Igbo becoming president in 2023? Allah destroy you. Okay, someone dropped that. But I want to correct something here from this comment, this very comment. I don't think Peter Obi is coming to be Nigerian president because he's an Igbo man, or because Igbo want president from Igbo extraction. According to Peter Obi, he said he's coming to rescue Nigeria from her present, condition right now. And if you look at Nigeria, they can't for one kind pitiable condition that needs help. So Peter Obi is not coming to be president of Nigeria because it's Igbo turn. He wants to be Nigerian president because he's a Nigerian, and he wants to help out. Looking at all these people, it's only Peter Obi that is, credible for this job. I know so many people will say why and all that. Look up. Is it the APC? We are talking about Muslim tickets in a religious country like us. Are you even talking about the presidential candidate himself? Is it the PDP, who is a northerner, or what? Why the incumbent president right now is a northerner? So that means the southerners are being cheated at the end of the day. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below in the comment section. Thank you very much.